It is Wednesday, and the big church down the road is having a huge sale that they have every year. I probably am not going to go to that one because I don't have a lot of cash, and I got the baby and the dog, and it's just impractical to go fight a huge crowd in a church. But the neighborhood knows that huge sale, people come from miles around, and so there are other sales. Let's go see what those are. So we got a vintage Nelson, another Nelson sprinkler, and I haven't sold that one before. And then we got a $5 cowboy hat, Renegade, made in the US. Should be probably $25 or $30 easy. All right, sale number 2. We are gonna try to get some footage on this one and go to the, well, that's the church sale right there. But it's so packed. But that whole building right there, and then inside the church itself too.
All right, Cass. Who's that? Okay, so this is the lady, and this is all done. I just gotta run in and change my shirt real quick. The games are all still in case that's 2, that's 15. And there, no, quick, honey, I'm not, I was gonna say. No, I just marked the shoes 25 cents, I didn't know what a mark was. Yeah, I just don't put her anymore, she liked them. She liked them.
So all the CDs, and I don't know about this humidor. Baldo from Italy.
Oh.
So I gambled on the CDs a little bit. I went through and picked out a bunch of what I wanted: Bob Marley, Muddy Waters, and then just like some classic rock stuff. And as I was going through, it's like Usher and 98 Degrees and Babyface, and I'm like, that's not a genre I know a lot about. But these are 90s names of soul and R&B artists that I know. And if at a quarter a piece, I'm sure I could make money. Maybe there's a real winner and maybe there's not. And I was like, does $20 buy them all? And she's like, sure. And I think that was probably a good deal, a better deal than they would have given me if I had just counted them all out at a quarter. But yeah, because that would have only been 4 times 5 would have been. So that would have, I bought 80 CDs. I don't know if I made myself a better deal, but $20, there's no way I'm not making money. And maybe there's a banger in there, and maybe it's just a longer investment, but we'll see. I'm gonna scan them all. There's an app called Declutter, and while I wouldn't necessarily recommend selling to Declutter, you can use their app and scan a bunch of CDs, and if anything comes up where they're gonna give you more than 50 cents for it, then it's probably, that's gonna be one that's worth comping out on eBay. So napping baby with me. This is days and days worth of garage sales. And just hundreds of people, and we'll see what we find. I'm gonna probably just record as I find stuff rather than try to show you guys everything. So this kind of vintage lamp can do well, needs a bulb. But that's a cool vintage lamp for 25 cents. And then I've never seen one of these before, but it's $20. And I don't know if it had broken glass when they brought it in, but it definitely has broken glass now. So that kind of makes it not worth the 20 bucks to me. I'm over here towards the big stuff. Somebody woke up. Was it the baby? Wilt Chamberlain volleyball. That's something. How about that same Nelson sprinkler, only a short one instead of the tall one. And the red tag makes it $1. And I was just about to say I'm not seeing anything in the stuff, but this is a vintage raft, and it's probably worth a lot more than they're asking. Purple tags. Purple tags are $2. These are not vintage. I don't know what this is. And this is $18. Blenders, little choppers. They are. I'm glad I stepped over here because I'll take both of those for sure. Cuisinart chopper. I don't want to put that out. You making coffee, babe? So that's where we just were, and then you can see the gazebo, and the fellowship hall behind the gazebo has a bunch more stuff. So that's where we're headed. So this is $2, and I'm really tempted, but it would be a huge pain to deal with. So, media. There's some interesting looking shoes down here. Some leather cans for $10 or for $3. These size 9 will go over like gangbusters at my house, especially for $2. And right off the bat, this looks crazy, hideous, and awesome. Mechanical, probably broken, but I'm gonna Google image it anyway. Vintage Minnie Mouse yellow purse plush something. Vampirina and a little treasure troll. This is Bowser. Some kind of Mario playset thing. That's crazy. For $2. Half a dinosaur. Lots of Legos, but the Legos are kind of expensive, but I get that. I feel like those might be something. So maybe not the screaming success that we sometimes feel like we're pulling away with, but definitely a successful venture. I paid $28 for everything inside, and I paid like $12 for everything outside. I think I did way better outside, but we got some volume on the inside. Yeah, fun times, fun picking. Just a couple of yard sales and then the big church sale. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, following, clicking the bell, and all the things you do. We'll see you on the next one. Keep a water ball in the van And I bought a bottled water at the concessions for Mavis to have a break before we go home.